June 10th, 2025. This is take 2, what's new. I don't know what I do wrong, and I don't even know if I am doing anything wrong, but my audio on this phone, when I'm recording, ends up messing up. I don't know. I don't know why it does. I notice it after I get finished and I play it back and the audio's messed up. And I don't move my hands at all on the phone. So I don't know what's causing that. But to update everybody, these are 7 of the babies from each pair. Each pair had 5 babies. I put all but one, which I'll show you, the single baby, in one cage. I put all the rosies in one cage and put the 3 rubinos in a separate cage. So these are the baby rosies, and they're afraid. This is traumatic for them, let's put it that way, to have been removed from the only cage, the only place they knew, into this cage. But that's okay, because they need to learn that they will be moving to different places, because I am not keeping any of these babies. Now let me get up very slowly because I'm way down. And here's the ham feds. Let me see if I can open this. And we get to see the ham feds. And I don't know how the audio is going to be this time. I get tired of doing this, but I like to try to show people because the birds are pretty. And Bourkes are very, very sweet and very pretty. I think the one on the left is one that got picked by this super tame male Rosie, and I removed him. You'll see him too. Feathers are growing back in, so maybe in another week, if they're all back in, then I may see about putting him back in with everybody, as he's been in solitary confinement right now. Here's the older hen that had all the babies last year. That's her male, her mate. She's in the nest box. She is on eggs. I don't know if they're fertile. She also has eggs from another hen, which I will mention when I get around home, that are probably infertile. So there may be all infertile eggs. So then here's the community cage. On the last time I did this, I opened the door because these are hand-fed. Let's see, but I don't know what's going on with the audio, because honestly, I'm not moving my hand on this camera, and then it gets all messed up on this camera, on this phone. Oh, but this is better because the cream now is over on this side. So you get to see the normal, and you get to see the Lutino and the cream and a Rosie. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. You can't see, though, a pink. Pink's in the back, so you could see my different colors. So there's more Rosies in the back, but to get a pink in too would be nice. But so that's those. And then down here are all the other ones. Now let's see. When I was doing this the first time, where's the little hand bed? The little hand bed came up that I didn't realize I had put in here. Where are you? Are you gonna come? Which one are you? Which one are you? He came up to me before. I don't know which one it is. Oh well, we see plenty of head beds. So here's the little guy that got removed, the little hand bed. super tame because he was picking his siblings. And hopefully he will get to go back in the cage with everybody. Hopefully when their feathers are grown back in, he will leave them alone. Oh, well, this is from when I was just out here before. That's the hen. She's out. She had a bunch of their baby has fledged, but he keeps going back. She back in the nest box. That's where it is right now. And this is, what is that one? Yeah, the male and female. Man, if I didn't have the cameras doing this, I would check that box really quick and see about those eggs. Because she had a bunch in there. They were all scrambled up in the pine shavings. And none of them, as candled them, appeared fertile. So I just took them and put them in with the hen, the older hen from last year. I don't think they're fertile. Now down here are the Rubino babies that got moved, and they're very scared. So I'm going to move very slowly. They have been throwing, one of the three of them has been throwing itself around the cage when I come near. But see them frozen, but that's okay. You get to see them. Look at how pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay. So I won't scare them anymore. And they weren't afraid when they were in with the parents, but now that they're alone and they're in a different cage, it scares them. Here's the pair, and they had one of those Rubinos, and all her eggs are infertile. I checked today, but one. I think she had 6 eggs. I just get in really quick and candle. One's fertile, and I should have pulled a couple. She doesn't need to be laying on a big clutch of infertile eggs. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm not doing it today. I'm done. And then here's where the other pair, of course, that had the 5 babies, and they had in their 5, the 3 Rosies and the 2 Rubino. And I don't know what she has. She's been in the nest box. These 2 pair went back to nest basically at the same time. So I don't know if they mated, this pair, if they happen to have mated more with all the babies in the cage or not. I'll find out when I decide. I'll take a look. But I'm done today. I'm not going to bother with them anymore today. They're nice and calm. When I give them food, change their food and water, and the youngsters get really, these brand new ones move. Very afraid. So we're going to end right here on these hand beds.